finally got the tides right. We found a very calm window to get out, and as we pan round on the south side, we can see the Old Man of Hoy just peeking out over there in the distance. I'll zoom in and see what we can get. There we are. We're heading west now towards Cape Wrath, north of Scotland in the distance there, and about 50 miles further on will be the point at Cape Wrath that will take us down the west side of Scotland. Good afternoon to you. So June 6, 2023, Yacht Macquarie. We left the Orkneys up here from Stromness. We've come out of Hoymouth on the slack water, which worked very well. It was very calm. We came out 5 miles and we're proceeding westward now along the top of Scotland towards Kyle of Tongue, which is about 35 miles away. Unfortunately there's not much wind, but we have got some very, very still sea. Back in the distance is a beautiful landscape. This is the view behind us, going back to the Orkneys. As we pan out along the North Sea, there's one other 11-metre sailing yacht for company. He's going a bit further west, so we assume he's going straight round to Cape Wrath and down to that side. And as we pan forward, we've got the North Scottish coastline ahead of us. Again, I've put the crew on lookout duty, make sure there's nothing out here to worry about. He's doing a great job as always, having been on the helm for the last hour or so. It's very busy. But we've got probably about 5 or 6 hours ahead of us before we get to Kyle of Tongue and anchor for the night. But an absolutely beautiful day here on the top of Scotland. Cape Wrath is a dangerous place, and rounding it you've got to be very careful, so we kept a very close eye on the weather and waited a day. So here we are on our way from Loch Erible up towards Cape Wrath. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We've got the sun, the wind behind us. We're about 12 miles off of Cape Wrath heading west. We're expecting winds of 12 gusting 20. And it's a bit rolly at the moment. At the moment our judgment is that we're going to go 3 miles off the rock that's on the headland there, but we're keeping an eye on that to make some decisions. Full concentration on the helm to keep her on course and not jibing, and as I pan round you can see that the sun is thinking about coming up to join us. It's not too cold, and it's a lovely start to my day, or my birthday. Sean's got his lovely bobble hat on. As we approach Cape Wrath on the 9th of June at 6 a.m. in the morning. Dulcet rocks on our starboard side and the lighthouse up on the point on our port side. So we've been monitoring the weather, and we've got 9-10 knots of wind. It's right behind us. The swell at the moment doesn't seem so bad, so we've decided to go through the inner passage. Hopefully that will turn out to be a good decision. Current is with us, the wind is with us, the tide is with us, so hopefully we'll get through without any problems. We are sailing around Britain, and we're just reaching an iconic point of sailing around the top northwest of Scotland, well known as Cape Wrath, and there's the lighthouse guarding the mariners. About 11 miles away from anything inshore, so quite difficult to get to, so we're very privileged. Oh. And that's probably enough because it's getting a bit rough. Cape Wrath on our port side, and as we pan round at the tip of northwest Scotland mainland, we are now heading south for the first time on our circumnavigation. Woohoo! So we've come around the top of Cape Wrath up here. This is north west on this point, the mainland of Scotland. O'Halen's up there apparently, called the Mythical Vikings, and we're heading down south for the first time on our way through and into Kinlochbevy rather. Monumental moment. I think we've just reached the first quarter of our journey, heading south now to the west coast of Scotland, which we're now on. We've gone from doing 7 knots through to now relying on the engine as we're in the lee of the land. So cracking morning, very pleased with ourselves. The sea is now very calm comparative to as it was going around the headland. It wasn't too bad, we went on the inside, but we've now got beautiful sunshine and calmness after coming around at about 7.5 knots with the tide. So here we are on the next part of our adventure.